Today I'm going to make a video on how I started calisthenics from the very beginning. So I made a similar video to this a few months back, but I had somebody request that I make this video, and I decided to make a very detailed video about how I started, where I quit, where I came back, and where I am now. So calisthenics for me, I discovered it in the summer between my junior year and senior year of high school. The reason why I discovered calisthenics was due to a leg injury that I had. This groin injury that I had prevented me from doing weight training, and weight training was a big part of my overall training, so I needed something new to replace that. And in that summer I was looking up videos on YouTube on how to get swole, how to get ripped with only using your body, and that's when I discovered YouTubers like Austin Dunham, Chris Heria, etc. I followed their workouts, their tips and tricks on how to master these moves, and I wanted to learn all the moves that they could do. So I decided to double down and just do calisthenics that whole summer while my groin healed. I did push-ups, pull-ups, and I got in the best shape of my life. I could see my striatus muscles down here. My abs popped out the most they've ever popped. I had the slimmest face ever. I was just ripped. 10% body fat, I'm pretty sure. So now I'm going into my senior year of high school, and my groin finally heals up. I'm already ripped, I'm already at great shape, so I think I can just put calisthenics to the side and go back to weight training. Unfortunately, that's not how the human body works. You can't just get to a level and then maintain it by neglecting it. You have to consistently work at it to maintain it. You have to work even harder to progress it. I did the mistake of neglecting. So now I'm back to weight training so I can become an all-state qualifier in the 400 meters, and my calisthenic gains and all that slowly fades away over the course of the year. At the end of the year, I got a lot faster, but I did not make state. So now I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what goals I have. I leave high school thinking to myself, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to go lift weights and slowly gain weight over time, which I did. But during these few years, I never took calisthenics serious. I just did some pull-ups, some push-ups, some dips here and there, but I never made it a consistent thing in my life like I did that one summer. And looking back, had I stayed consistent to calisthenics ever since starting senior year of high school, I could have been at a level much higher than I am now. And that's the biggest lesson I can tell you guys. If you're getting great results at something, don't stop because you're already great. Become even greater. Don't stay complacent, just push yourself, and the years will fly by. You're gonna be like, dang, all these years have already gone by and I'm at this level. I can't believe I've already achieved this. I look back with, man, I should have been consistent with it, and I would have had the planche, the front lever, all of the tricks and moves that I want now, I would have had then. So let's go back. 2020, so 2019 passes, break up, go back to weights, get swole, go on a bulk, blah blah blah. 2020 happens, and as you know, 2020 is when we had the pandemic. So the gym shut down, and I'm at this awesome weight, but I can't go to the gym. It's locked down. And that's when I rediscovered calisthenics and decide to go all in. I go to the park and decide to have my first workout. I tried doing 5 pull-ups in a row, guys, and I was weak. I couldn't believe how weak I had gotten by not doing calisthenics. I couldn't do 5 pull-ups. I couldn't do more than 20 push-ups without being gassed. I was just wowed at how much I have regressed despite having years under my belt. And that's when I made the decision, you know what, I'm gonna double down and master my own body weight. I don't care about absolute strength. I don't care about being the strongest in the gym by lifting weights. All I care about is being the strongest with mastering my own body. I want to be the master of all these moves. So in that pandemic, I started to grind, get in shape. I slowly reintroduced weights, but this time I don't kick calisthenics out the door. Now we're in the latter half of 2020, going into 2021, and I'm doing this hybrid program of lifting weights for my legs and calisthenics upstairs. And I'm seeing some good results, but I'm slowly starting to stagnate. And I need to make a decision on what do I want to do. Do I want to keep this hybrid program or go all in calisthenics? April 2021, I made the decision, you know what? I'm going to go all in on calisthenics. I'm going to master my own body weight, the strongest I can possibly be. If I suffer in other areas, so be it. I'm going to become a master at something and, distinguish myself from the regular crowd. learn a skill that is so rare and so desirable that people will recognize me by, dang, this guy's a master at blah blah blah, or he's really good at this. I'm not gonna be average no more. As you know, there's different styles of calisthenics. There's the reps calisthenics, like the prison workout type of style. There's the gymnastics type of calisthenics, which is a lot of ring work, balancing, flexibility, mobility. There's weighted calisthenics, where you build your body like a bodybuilder, but using calisthenic exercises like weighted pull-ups, weighted dips, weighted push-ups. And then there's the freestyle calisthenics, where you are on the bar doing tricks, flips, turns, all that, just looking like a monkey and doing all these cool stunts. For me, the first part of my calisthenic journey from April was a lot of reps and sets with a bit of statics. I wanted to build a foundation of strength for all the basic movements of calisthenics. So I increased my number of pull-ups, I increased the number of dips and push-ups I could do. And once I felt comfortable, I started practicing more static movements, because I knew if I had greater muscle endurance, that would transfer over into the static skills. So now I'm at a phase, I'm transitioning more into the gymnastics types of calisthenics training, where I'm really focusing on straight arm strength and static holds. I'm still going to do reps and sets because I love that. I love that feeling. I love building up my body like a bodybuilder. But most of my training is now gonna focus on static training and becoming super strong with these movements. Now we're in November 2021. It's been around 6 months since I started calisthenics on a serious level. I'm excited where I'll be at this coming April and see if I made a lot of progress during this time. So that's my calisthenics journey up to now. Thank you for watching.